welcome back to the adventure. It is winter officially. Yesterday was the winter solstice, so we are now in winter, and it's officially stick season here in the Pacific Northwest. I came up to Darrington and an old favorite, the Old Sauk River Trail, and the weather forecast a couple days ago said it would be snowing. Well, yeah, that's not happening. But we may have some mist coming in and out, maybe not. And any day out in the woods has got to be a good day, right? So I'm just gonna walk around, get some exercise in, and see what I can see what I can photograph. And I'm hoping you're willing to come with me because it's gonna be a really fun day. Well, at least a fun morning. It doesn't take that long to hike this trail. Anyways, let's go check out the trail. Fog up there. It's not getting down here. And fog does help make some sense out of the chaos you see in a forest, especially during stick season. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And so it'd be kind of nice to be down here. But there's still ways to get great photos in the forest when there's just nothing but sticks everywhere. Most of the leaves have fallen off. You do get, especially in the Northwest, you get beautiful, beautiful greenery from the evergreens and from the sword ferns. So you can focus in on those, but try going extremely intimate, even to macro when you're walking through a forest like this in winter time. There's not a lot of great light, but because we're next to a river, we do have a break in the trees that gives us some light in here, and you can make some really nice photos, and you've got enough light to highlight some of the moss. That moss is always fun to play with. So go intimate. Don't try and do wide landscapes of the forest, which you can't, that's just silly anyways. Just go intimate. Just find some of those great details and play with your macro lens. I would love to find some mushrooms to photograph. That would be cool. Let's see if we can find some mushrooms. Something else I like playing with during the winter time, and you don't have the leaves or not the abundance of leaves and flowers, is colors. Quite often you've got all these spent leaves and bracken fern against ferns that aren't spent yet. I mean, sword ferns don't get spent. I mean, they do die out, but they pretty much stay green all year, as do the evergreens. Some of the other colors is like this reds. You get a lot of sticks that are this beautiful red color. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. Against the greens. And I think I see a photo here even once everything slows down and doesn't bop around as much. There's a lot of color still into the winter time. We generally think of winter as just as dull time, but it's still absolutely beautiful, and we can play with colors too, because I haven't quite found any mushrooms I want to photograph. But let's play with, I think I see something right here that I'm going to photograph. Look at this lovely thing. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Plus, if you've got nice, soft, muted days, even sunnier days, backlit subjects, especially backlit moss, backlit ferns, get a little bit of dew on there or raindrops. Oh my gosh, what pretty photos those will be. And I see a really cool stick, well, tree without leaves, right in front of me. I think I need a photo of this guy. Sometimes I'll see something off into the forest that I could probably zoom in on and get a good photograph if it wasn't for other things in the way. Part of the problem with the forest is sometimes other things get in the way. And there are times when I will go ahead and move sticks out of my way so I can get the photo. But this one I wasn't going to go tromping off into the woods to remove what was in the way, because what was in the way was Devil's Club. And I've touched Devil's Club enough. I've even landed butt first in a patch of Devil's Club, and that was not fun. So yeah, I think I'll just leave that photo alone and focus on the one that's in front of me. I think that'll be a good thing. I also see some mushrooms on this tree over here. Finally just said screw it. I was stopping too often to pull out my camera from my pack and just said, I'm just going to carry the camera. Screw this. We can do this. It's kind of nice having my hands in the pockets to keep them warm, but just stopping too often, and I actually need to get some exercise today too. So hopefully this will help. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that beautiful light up in that curve. Okay. Let's see. I think this is safe right here. Okay. Oh yeah, I need a photo of that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, so beautiful. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get a photo. That's perfect. I made it to my expected turnaround spot and feeling pretty good. Though I'm wearing new boots and kind of feeling a little odd. My toes are right at the moment, so probably go home. Need to figure out what to do about those, but that's neither here nor there. I'm listening to, I think, a Pacific wren right over here. The river's behind me. Saw a bald eagle fly across. Yeah, what a way to spend a morning. Walking through the trees, photographing all sorts of little things and enjoying the sound of the river. I really like it. Oh, I needed this today. It's been kind of rough at work because I work with a nonprofit that works with the federal government and we just don't know what's going on right now. So we're not too sure what's going to happen next year. But at least I can still experience places like this and take my mind off of work for a little bit. Now that my mind is back on work, I'm going to shut it off and head back to the car. started raining. No snow, just rain. It's so special. As we come to an end of another fun and fabulous hike, I wanted to reiterate the amazing time of year stick season can be when you're photographing and when you're just hiking. You can focus in on the small details of the forest, the details that make a forest such a wondrous place. Play with some of your compositional ideas, leading lines and rule of thirds, minimalism, patterns, textures. Play with the light. There's always color in the forest. We had some great monochromatic colors in the bracken fern, and then put the bracken fern, the brown bracken fern, next to the green sword fern, and you have contrasting colors. Absolutely fabulous, right? So I just want to encourage you to get out, explore, even when you think it's not that pretty out. It's really pretty. Because stick season here in the Pacific Northwest is kind of that time of year where we don't think it's very nice and pretty. But we have moss, and we have lichens, we have mushrooms, and we have color, and we have light. We have patterns and textures. And I encourage you to go out on a hike. And it'd be better if you took your camera along. And wouldn't it be amazing if you were able to get home with at least one fabulous photo? Which means I'm going home to check out my photos. And hopefully I have more than one fabulous photo to share with you. Get this video out and get this video up for you before the end of the year. And I will see you next year on some wonderful adventures. Bye-bye.